Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. I'm Vinod Shankaran and I welcome you to this session where we will do some sentence improvement questions. Okay, sentence correction questions plus improvement questions. Okay, are you all ready? Are you all ready? Let's start. Then join me quickly and let's do this session. Yes. Okay, Now, before you all join in, let's do this. A champions course CUCET 2022 batch number 2 is launched and you can enroll in this batch. And 7 days revision series CUCET 2022 has been launched for all subjects. English will be taken by Alpa Sharma ma'am. GK will be taken by Rabia Zara Khan ma'am. Then logical reasoning by Rohindeep Kaur ma'am and quantitative aptitude by Ankur Tomar sir. Okay, please do subscribe to this channel to more and to get more content. Now, your guide to crack IPM 2022, join our booster crash course launching on 9th March, that is today. So if you want to join this course, if you want to like have a go at IIMs, that is, then give it a start now. You join the course now. BBA Ranker course batch number 2 has also been launched, and Score Booster course has been launched on the 18th of February for IPMAT and DUJAT both. Daily at 2 p.m. Salik Ahmed sir comes to you with general knowledge classes. Then at 4 p.m. Rohindeep Kaur ma'am comes with logical reasoning classes. Then Monday through Friday, Alpa ma'am comes with critical reasoning, grammar, reading comprehension. Then daily at 11 a.m. Ankur Tomar sir gives you quantitative aptitude. Now, these are your star faculties: Rohindeep Kaur ma'am, Rabia Zara Khan ma'am, Salik Ahmed sir, Vinod Shankaran and Ankur Tomar. Okay, now let's try this. Do we need to improve this part or don't we? One incident of this painly episode are worth mentioning. Easy one, but let me see how many of you do it. One incident of this painly episode are worth mentioning. Sir, first of all, this is a phrase. This is a phrase. The subject is one incident. Therefore, the verb has to be is. That is the first thing to notice. Okay. So we have only one answer if you go by that. And then the second one is episode is a noun. We require an adjective. We require an adjective, and we don't have a word called painly. So painful. Okay. So okay, so we come to this. Our one incident of this painful episode is worth mentioning. It is B. Okay, very nice bit. Now come to the second question. It's B. Now, second question. In an endeavor to improve and service, they introduced free parking. Now this is easy. Let me see, but don't end up committing an error which is silly. Okay, that is, you commit a silly error because you were not noticing. Okay, don't do that. So tell me which one is correct. In an endeavor to improve and service, they introduced free parking. Which one? Be careful, beta. No. Panditji, no. पूरा सेंटेंस पढ़ो ना, ये गड़बड़ी क्या करता. हाँ, वेरी गुड. नाउ यस, हाँ, वेरी गुड. टू इम्प्रूव देयर सर्विस दे. some of you said B. Maybe I mistook the name. नाम शायद मैंने गलत बोल दिया. I'm sorry. ठीक है, लेकिन याद रखना B नहीं, C. And what you do is, जब इसको if you have to improve a certain portion, you're not supposed to focus only here. You read the entire sentence and then try to correct it, because you don't have this part has no meaning until and unless the other parts have meaning. Okay, so reading the entire sentence becomes important. Okay, thank you all. Thank you very much. Okay, I mistook the name of somebody. I thought. Now to the next one. We cannot always build the future on our youth, and we can build our youth for the future. Let's give it a shot. Which one? Which one do you think is the correct one? Very good. A. The first thing to notice is this is not going to work. We require but. So only those options with but. There are two options. Okay. And the sentence is in present tense. So present. Done. Good. Very nice. Very nicely done. Now to the next question. I will send you a copy for this picture as soon as I can. Yeah, very good. The next one is I'll send you a copy of this picture as soon as I can. Very nicely done. Very good. Very nice. Now to the fifth question. I like the Terminator film because our special effects is fantastic. Very good. Because the special effects are fantastic. Because the special effects are. Okay, we are talking about effects, therefore. Special effects are. C. You cannot write have. It will not have any meaning. So have fantastic. When you say have, then you have to write a noun. You cannot write the adjective. Okay, because the special effects have something बोलना पड़ेगा, something बोलना पड़ेगा, वो तो नहीं है. तो fantastic लिखा हुआ है. That's why I say read the sentence. I'm certain some of you stopped here. Some of you stopped here and were trying to match it. You did not see this word. That will immediately land you in trouble. Okay, to the sixth question now. If you do not want it to make me blush, please don't thank me. Very good. If you do not want to make me blush, if you do not want to make me blush, please don't thank me. Now, everybody wants to blush at times. Right? You do want to feel happy. Okay. So if somebody thanks you or compliments you, it's always a good thing. And we should also reciprocate. Yes. Now to the seventh question. Handwriting analysis was one of the Dutch Forensic Lab's chief tools. Very good. Handwriting analysis was one of. Was one of. Now, sir, do we have a word like this? How many of you know? Do we have a word like this? SIS is okay. Analysis. Huh? SES. Is there a word like this? Yeah, the answer is B. Yes, absolutely. Now, what about this word? Yes. Yes, we have a word. Now, analysis is singular. This is singular. And analysis is plural. In the same way, crisis is singular and crises is plural. SES is plural. Keep that in mind. That's very important. Okay. Now to the next question then. The most fearful enemy is not having a firm conviction. The most fearful enemy is not having a firm conviction. Very good. Is not have a firm conviction. Here you might ask me, sir, is not to have? You can also write to. No issue. If you want to write to, there is no issue. And if you don't write to also, it will work. But we cannot write the ing. We cannot write the ing. The most fearful enemy is not having a firm conviction. Okay. The sentence one, it does not give you a continuous sense. Okay. And the second is, okay, the second is, the best way to write having will be to write the V1 infinitive. Write the V1 infinitive, the base form of the verb, the bare infinitive, not writing the participle infinitive. Okay, participle infinitive may actually cause confusion in the sentence. Okay, then it says no improvement, right? Oh, that's wrong. C is correct. Okay. C is correct. ईस्ट नॉट इज रॉन्ग ना सर. बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, यहाँ ये इसमें बहुत अच्छा चीज पूछा आपने. ठीक है, मैं सोच रहा था कि कोई पूछे तो बताऊं. सुनो, यहां पर मैं क्या कहना क्या चाहता हूं. ये नॉट हैविंग क्या इस सब्जेक्ट के लिए लिखे हो? बहुत फियरफुल एनिमी के पास कन्विक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, ये लिखा है. बहुत फियरफुल एनिमी के पास कन्विक्शन नहीं रह रहा है. वेट शांभवी, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट दैट. ये जो दिया हुआ है उसके बारे में क्या सेंस है उसका देखना. ये सेंस नहीं आएगा, चूंकि इज नॉट हैविंग का मतलब तो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस है. तो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस हो तो सब्जेक्ट मेरा एनिमी है. पढ़ के देखो सेंटेंस का मीनिंग क्या हुआ. फियरफुल एनिमी के पास कन्विक्शन नहीं रह रहा है. डज इट मेक एनी सेंस? नो. Which means, Shambhavi, that was okay, beta. Don't retract the question. Don't retract. That was a good question. You have to understand it. Now, यहाँ पर मैं I'm writing a phrasal phrase. I'm writing a phrase, a verbal phrase at that. Now, when we write a verbal phrase, there are too many things to know if you want to write it here. Okay, but let us keep it simple and say I can write. This is a phrasal. This is a verbal phrase, mind you. Verbal phrase, verb phrase. I'm not talking about phrasal verbs. I'm talking about verb phrases. It's a verb phrase. A verb phrase can also be written with V1. Okay. इन द लाइट ऑफ द सेंटेंस, सेंटेंस का मीनिंग बिगड़ ना जाए, तो मैं आईएनजी लिख दूंगा तो फिर वही सेंटेंस का मीनिंग उल्टा पल्टा हो जाएगा। लेकिन अगर ये लिखता हूं, देन पीपल, द रीडर कैन वेरी इजीली अंडरस्टैंड दैट यू आर राइटिंग अ वर्ब फ्रेज। इसका हिंदी क्या हुआ देखना। सबसे बड़ा शत्रु वो है कि आपके पास फर्म कन्विक्शन ना होना। सबसे बड़ा शत्रु है फर्म कन्विक्शन ना होना लोगों के पास। वो लिखा इसमें है भी नहीं, ये सब्जेक्ट नहीं है, ठीक है। ये सब्जेक्ट नहीं है। द वर्ब मोस्ट फियरफुल एनिमी इज नॉट टू हैव अ फर्म कन्विक्शन। किसके बारे में बात कर रहा है? पीपल डू नॉट हैव कन्विक्शन, उस तरीके से मीनिंग है। ओके, तो याद रखना है उसको, ठीक है। हु विल हैव दिस कन्विक्शन, हु विल हैव दिस कन्विक्शन, ये फियरफुल एनिमी या पीपल? फियरफुल एनिमी के पास कन्विक्शन नहीं होगा या लोगों के पास नहीं होगा, वहीं से समझ में आ जाएगा साहब। दैट वाज अ गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन समबडी आस्क्ड मी। किसने किसने पूछा था वो? पांडे जी, सिया पांडे, वेरी गुड। है बेटा समझ में? हिंदी समझ में आ रही बात? इसीलिए यहाँ हैव ही लिखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। नहीं, अगर ज़्यादा जानकारी चाहिए, और भी ज़्यादा जानकारी चाहिए, तो ग्रामर और भी गहराई में जाना पड़ेगा। वर्ब फ्रेज के बारे में पूरा जानना पड़ेगा, वर्ब फ्रेजेस के बारे में पूरा जानना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। एक सेंटेंस और लिख रहा हूँ, ऐसी कंफ्यूजिंग सा है, ठीक है। ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, ओके। शी शी had us recite a poem। देखना, is not to have a firm conviction। ऐसा एकदम सही बेटा, एकदम सही बेटा। इसका the most fearful enemy is not to have a firm conviction, that is you are advising people, you are advising people। the most fearful enemy is not to have, to is not written, but then very easily we can leave out the to or we can keep the to। ओके, अच्छा, लुक एट दिस, इस सेंटेंस को देखना। यहां ये भी अभी देखो तंग करेगा। शी हैड अस रिसाइट अ पोएम। सर आपने ये तो आपने हेल्पिंग वर्ब लिखा, हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद V1 कैसे लिख दिया? वो तो V3 आता है। आई हैड ईटन, आई हैड ईट तो नहीं बोलता हूं, आई हैड ईट तो नहीं बोलता हूं, आई हैड ईटन बोलता हूं। तो ये क्या चक्कर है, ठीक है। ये कॉजेटिव वर्ब्स हैं, कॉजेटिव वर्ब्स हैं, नॉन कॉजेटिव वर्ब्स हैं। कॉजेटिव नॉन कॉजेटिव वर्ब्स वगैरह आ जाए या वर्ब फ्रेज लिखेंगे तो ऐसे ही दिखाई देगा सेंटेंस। इसके लिए ज्यादा ग्रामर आपको सीखना पड़ेगा। डोंट वरी, यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस सेंटेंस। आपको ये तो समझ में आ रहा है ना कि अच्छा इस सेंटेंस में मीनिंग तो सही है। शी हैड अस रिसाइट अ पोएम, उसने हमसे पोएम रिसाइट करवाया, उसने हमसे पोएम रिसाइट करवाया। शी हैड रिसाइटेड अ पोएम, उसने उसने पोएम रिसाइट किया था। So let's understand that. Very good. Very nice. Very good question. I was so happy. The answer is C. Okay, we will not write D. Now, come to the ninth question. Her job is so cushy that she does next to nothing and earn and fortune. Take down. How many of you get this right? आप कभी कभी ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछ जाते हो मेरे को, क्योंकि छोटा क्लास है, आई कैन ओनली टच अपॉन थिंग्स, ओके। बट इट्स नाइस, नाइस दैट आई गेट गुड क्वेश्चंस। B, very good. The answer should be B. Her job is so cushy. Cushy means comfortable. Cushy means comfortable. That she does next to nothing and earns a fortune. But my question is this correct? Or there should have been but? What do you think? We don't have an option, so we mark B. But should we not have but there? Yes, we should. Okay, let's move to the last question now. But was a much better word. Okay. Now come to this. Sania was enough brave to standing up against the unequal pay scale and messy behavior she was receiving in the office. इसमें बताओ 10th वाले में क्या होगा? Sania was brave enough. Very good. The answer should be Sania was brave enough to stand up against. Now, that's okay, sir. But brave enough, why can't we write enough brave? Simply because of this. Enough is used in two ways. Enough is used in two ways. One, it is used as an adjective. When it is used as an adjective, write it before a noun. Before a noun. And when it is used as an adverb, write it after the adjective. After the adjective. So here, brave is an adjective. So if you want to write enough here, now this will become an adverb. So if you write enough as an adverb, write it after the adjective. If you write enough as an adjective, write it before the noun. Like, you see, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time, you say, because time is a noun. Therefore, here it's an adjective. I cannot say I do not have time enough. Okay, I do not have enough time to do it. Okay. So you learned a few concepts here which were important. Keep coming to and there is one more question also. Oh, there is one more question. I thought that was the last question. So let's do this. You are very lucky to witnessing the rarely natural phenomena like two rainbows at a time. There is one more question. Finish this also. Nausea, be careful. Nausea, be careful. Yeah, because you see here it's a plural. We are talking about one phenomenon. So, to witness the rare natural phenomenon. C is the correct one. C is the correct one. Okay. Now, that is all for this session. Thank you all very much for joining in. Now, please share, like, and subscribe, and make sure that you come to these sessions whenever there are such sessions conducted. I'll certainly try to give you some good concepts which may come in handy in your exams. Okay. Thank you all very much.